Hello everyone, today I just want to talk about if the Turtle Beach flight yoke is worth it. So is it like similar to flying a real plane? And if you're in training, will it help you? I think yes. It's helped me practice, just like power off and power on stalls, like master them, like everything, make sure all this is on. How to do it and all that. Now the plane characteristics on stalls are not great, but I just do it for the movements of the yoke and the power. Another thing that I would say is that it's good for like landings. I mean, some people would disagree with me, but for me, I've been able to practice landing with this thing pretty well. Now make sure you're in the same plane that you fly in real life, because for a little bit I was flying on the sim in a Cessna 172 and in real life flying a Piper Cherokee, and it's different. So I would say if you're gonna do this, make sure you're using the same plane. I had to buy like an extension for a Piper plane. It's like $50, believe it or not, but it's better. It's more accurate for what I fly. So I would definitely say yes, it is worth it if you have the extra money. Now if it's gonna be a very big problem to get it, I wouldn't suggest it, because while it helps, and another thing is even if you just have a controller on Microsoft Flight Sim, like if you're practicing your cross-country flights, it's very helpful. You can practice looking for your waypoints and how you're going to enter into this airport at teardrop, which way the winds come from. It's very helpful on that. Even if you don't have this, you can use your controller or keyboard mouse, and it's still very helpful, I'd say. So just the game Microsoft Flight Simulator is definitely a must-have for me, even if I didn't have this thing. I flew with a controller for a while before I got this, but this makes it far better and more accurate. So for me, I would recommend this. Now, with this exact one, I would say when you first get it, it's very sticky. So like it's kind of hard to make minor adjustments, but as the weeks go by, as you have it, it loosens up very nicely and it's good now. Even they said that on their website, it's tough at the beginning because it's so like sticky on the movements. I don't know how to explain it. I would say it's good. The honeycomb one, I've also used that one. I like them both. This one I actually like more because it has like a trim wheel and all this stuff. So I like this one a lot. And it goes with my Xbox. I use an Xbox for flight sim. Now I will say, if you have no equipment, get a PC, because you can connect a VR headset to that. You can talk to ATC on that. There's so much better stuff, but I didn't know that. And I don't have a nice computer, so I wouldn't be able to run it. But if you're just getting into it, buy a nice computer for it instead of using an Xbox. That's what I'd say. Now for this exact one, some cool things is that when you're in the game, these things will light up. So you got flaps, landing gear, all these have like things on them. It's kind of blurry, you can't see it. Parking brake, flaps, they'll light up when they're active, so you know. That's the thing with the honeycombs, it doesn't have cool stuff like that. So it says all that's pretty cool, and it's pretty good. You can also, if you check this out, you can time your stuff. So that's pretty cool. See that? You can time your waypoints and stuff. Also, there is like a trim wheel. All the powers if you want to go for a bigger plane. I normally just use this one. If you're in a Cessna, you've got these ones, but you're like the Cessna controls. It's very nice. I think it's a very good one. And there's the Xbox I use. And my setup, I have just one monitor, because you can't connect multiple. That's another thing. You can get a PC and get multiple monitors, because I have multiple monitors, but I can only use one for this. So when I'm not using this, I'll just move this back and it reveals my other monitor. But that's about it. I would suggest it, and I've heard if you're doing IFR, it's even more helpful because you can shoot approaches and stuff. So that's what I'd say about that. So other than that, I'd say that's a good spot to end the video. I think I've done a comprehensive review, and end of the day thought is that I do think you should get it if you have enough money. Other than that, that's it for me. See you guys.